my superhero, the source of my biggest strength, my lighthouse, he's my best friend. Can you guess any one person who can embody all these adjectives? Your father, right? Tomorrow happens to be the Father's Day, right? And I thought, what better but to start with my speech on this particular theme. We all were fortunate to have father playing a key role in our upbringing. One US company did a research to identify what role does a father play in the upbringing of a child. Their research found out that in the house in which there is no father, child who is living without a father, they tend to have far more dropouts from the schools. They tend to have far more drug addiction, and they tend to have far more instances where the children are going behind the bars. You all will be surprised to know that in the US households right now, 1 in every 4 children is living without their father in their houses. I'm sure this must be making you think that we were pretty lucky, my dear Toastmasters and dear guests. Tomorrow, please make it a point to go to your father or call your father and convey your gratitude and convey your feelings to him what you have done. Do I have your word for it?
Yes.
That's super amazing. When I look back, my dad was one of my biggest support. I remember him as, as a musketeer, as a warrior, who first was fighting for the livelihood of his family and later was fighting for his life. He wanted all of us to do grand, and I'm sure that must be the case for your dad as well. On 17th of December 2003, I did that grand thing, and I made my dad a grandfather. I'm sure this moment will come in your lives as well very soon. When I look at my life, and recently I was watching one advertisement, I'm sure all of you would have seen, which asks the question, it's your life, make it large. I was thinking that have I really made it large? I slept with this particular thought. On that night, I had a weird dream. My head picked up a fight with my heart. The head was indignant. The head told the heart, "Oh, Mr. Pump, what's wrong with you? The blood which you are pumping nowadays is devoid of any happiness chemicals. Don't you know that happiness precedes the success?" The heart replied, "Mr. Chinese Noodle, how dare you blame me for this? Do you know that all the success and happiness which we have is only courtesy the connections which I have built? You better find another job. AI is coming, you know, na? Come on, give me a break. It's only due to your big fat ego that all the happiness chemicals are born. Ego and me? Come on, make some sense. I only have tried to hold myself high. And let me remind you that time in class 8, when you had the biggest fall, you were oscillating between the video games and that pretty girl. And in that class, we flunked the math exam. We were bruised from inside and from outside. At that moment, I had 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all I had. What I did, I gave it all I had. I teamed up with belief, efforts, and support. I invested so much of time to gain expertise, and I managed to crack the most dreaded exams of CA and CS. And you know how much effort I put in to calculate all those figures while you were trying to distract me. Remember this? You were trying to distract me towards the pretty figures. Somehow I managed not to do it. At that moment, I woke up. My heart was throbbing, literally coming out. I told it, all is well, all is well, all is well. When I reflect, I realize that all of us give a lot of credit to our hands for the work they do, to our heart for the connection it makes. But we don't give enough credit to the head. It may not have made it so large, but it's done pretty well, guys, to make us reach where we are. Don't you think we should give it some applause? Please join me. Put a hand behind your head. Let's give a pat on the back of the head. Please all join me. Put a hand on your back of the head, and say, "Well done, buddy. You are a champion. Well done, buddy. You are a champion." My dear champions, you all are here to progress on the journey of your self growth. In this journey, you all have taken the first step. The big question is whether you will take the last step and stand on the podium. In order to do so, you will also have to leverage your three key musketeers. And those are belief, effort, and support. You'll have to team them up and be the best. You will always have three choices: give in, give up, or give it all you have. In Hindi, translate as मान लो तो हार है, मान लो तो जीत. So what are you going to do? Give up, give in, or give it all you have. But whatever you do, please don't forget to sing tomorrow. My superhero, my biggest sport. Thank you.